New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Hey guys, look, I just wanted to tap in really quick. I just got this feeling, man, that this summer is, it's about to be a white boy summer.
I'm speaking on the behalf of all white dudes that date black girls.
Can y'all stop calling us massa?
What the fuck do I? You know what you're doing. You know, like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? And y'all be thinking it's funny. You be laughing off, having the time of your life. Fuck you.
My what I want to say down, because I don't want to be all over the place, and I feel safe now that the Dusties are in the gulags. So
Oh yeah, I closed the room, so it'll just be us for some time, and then if nobody doesn't have anything to speak, I'll bring you down. Then I'll open up the rooms again.
Okay, awesome. Well, when I look at the title, White Man Appreciation, 1,000 Reasons Why White Men Are Better for Black Women. Well, my response to that, and also my story about that is, well, first off, we aren't slaves anymore. Love is love. White men love education. My boyfriend and I are both in college. He's an econ major. He's a precious person to me.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
I guess to the topic of the room, I want to understand, like, are we saying that black women having rooms on dating white men is a negative thing or a new thing?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coons. I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screening. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
Like, I'm trying to understand the context of why the room title.
Like, I'm not saying it's a negative thing. I'm just curious why.
You're curious why?
Yeah. It's not a negative comment. It's not. You know what? It's not a negative or a positive. I'm just curious why.
I mean, quite frankly, I think that white people, or I guess white men, have always been attracted to black women.
Well, damn. Bitch, you guessed it.
Coon chip will activate. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
And black women have the least to always be attracted to any race they want to be, just like white men do.
But something ain't right. Something ain't right. And damn it, it's time that we find.
So I don't quite, I guess I'm trying to wrap my head, like, I don't feel like this is something new. Like, historically in America, white men have been with white women, whether they were enslaved or not.
What?
And they have been attracted to them, and as a whole society, men are attracted to women.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, I guess I'm trying to understand, like, the conflict in this situation, or the newness, quote unquote, of the situation.
Stop it. Get some help.
In a lot of these rooms, it's more than just I want to date outside my race. I want to date white men. It's I don't want anything to do with black men anymore. A lot of the conversations go that way in those rooms.
Another one.
In a lot of these rooms, it's more than just I want to date outside my race. I want to date white men. It's I don't want anything to do with black men anymore. A lot of the conversations go that way in those rooms.
So you're more concerned about what black men are doing wrong to black women.
I am so embarrassed for my people today. I am so embarrassed for my people today.
I'm not concerned about any of it. I'm just curious in general.
Another one.
I'm not concerned about any of it. I'm just curious in general.
Damn!
I mean, I guess I'm being genuine with you. I think what you just said is like, it's deeper than that. So you're concerned about what black men are doing to black women. Am I correct in saying that?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No. I'm not part of the black community. I'm just curious. What is the reason for this?
He's right there.
Yeah, the glasses. There you go. All right.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And so that's why we opened the room, and that's why I'm giving everybody a chance to express their opinions. In fact, for a while, I was letting black women text me and tell me what they wanted to say if they didn't want to come on stage.
So guys, hi. This is SEIJIHITO. So yeah, you just pretty much heard a video, heavily edited, I might add, right, of black women who made, right, a clubhouse. And they made a specific group, and they were stating, their reasons as to, why they had to make the group, because it's their safe space, and, it's for them to basically talk, and, they don't want the dusties in there, and different things like that, right? And then, you had one woman, she basically stated that, she was dating somebody, he's in college, he's a major and he's precious to her, which is cool, no problem. She also said we're not slaves anymore, depending on, your account of history and also what's going on right now to the school to prison pipeline. I tend to disagree. And, then she also said, love is love. Like I said, no problem. No issue with that. But as I told you guys before, the moment in time that you decide that you want to talk about your preference and then you want to negatively talk about black men, that's when we're going to have a problem. That's when we're going to end up having an issue, because I'm all for people talking about their preferences. No issue. No problem. Go do you. If that is the person or the individual or the thing, whatever it is, that's going to sit up there and make you happy, so be it. Go do you. The main thing that I sit up there and tell people every single time is that you just don't bring up black men, right? Because it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense, because it makes it seem as though that in order to have your opinion, and a high one at that, to put this person on a pedestal, you have to then build that pedestal by talking negatively about black men in order to build your preference up and to put them up on that spotlight for everybody else to see. You're not just talking about that person and building that pedestal with the good deeds, the good nature that the person is, the value that that person is, and what specifically are they investing in you. You're not saying any of that, right? And like I said before, a lot of these times I hear these conversations online. Whenever people talk about their preferences, they tend to want to talk down about black men. Now, again, you're going to have some people that's going to roll in here and say like, oh, but what about what black men sit up there and do? Well, guess what? This video is not about black men talking negatively about or down about black women. That's not what this video is about. So don't deflect, stay on topic, and we're all good, right? So then the highlight piece, right? The highlight piece of this whole video was the fact that there was another clubhouse room, right? And that you had a black woman who was questioning the reason for the title, and she was a little bit perplexed, like a deer in the headlights, as to why it was, I guess, something new, or why is it seen as a negative thing, right? And then you had one of their white knights show up, and he was like, yo, well, the reason, pretty much for the room that I'm trying to understand is, what is the real main reason for it? Like, what are you really trying to get out of it? Like, what realistically 100% are you trying to say, right? And then she kept beating around the bush. She didn't directly answer the question. She seemed like she wanted to say something, but she was holding her tongue because it was one of the main individuals, right, that she preferenced, right? So she knew in the back of her mind that if she responds in a negative way, that that is more than likely going to work negatively against her, because other men that she wants, right, are going to see this and they're going to be like, look how you were talking to him, right? They're going to directly point that out, right? That's what she's thinking in the back of her mind, right? So she kept asking the same question. So she later on stated, so you're saying that you're worried about what it is negatively that black men are doing to black women. He never stated that. You asked that question about 2 to 3 times. He never stated that nowhere in any of the response that he gave. And then he basically explained himself. He was like, you know, every time I see these rooms or I enter these rooms, the main point and the main reason for these rooms is not because they're, you know, 100%, you know, talking about their preference of wanting to date outside, but it's more so saying that I don't want to have to do anything with black men. I don't want black men. I dislike black men. He's basically telling her that all of these rooms on Clubhouse where black women are talking about their preferences, all they're doing is negatively talking down about black men. He literally told you that. This is your preference. The men that you speak so highly of, he's directly telling you what it is that you're doing. And she's so bewildered and caught in the headlights that she don't even know how to act. She don't know if she wants to respond or not to respond. And then he further goes on and he states that, yo, you know, when I set up there and created this room for some of the ones that didn't want to appear on the stage, I told them that they can text message me things that they would like to say if they didn't want to come on. And yet you have a lot of people that always want to say that black men are condescending and black men are always negative and want to talk down and don't want to value and all these other things about black women that black men don't want to do, right? But yet you have your preference speaking directly to you, telling you what he's hearing, what he's seeing, what he knows and acknowledges about all of these rooms. And yet all of the black women in that room were silent. When he was speaking, all of them were silent. They didn't try to butt in. They didn't try to say no, but, you're wrong. It was none of that. They were all in order. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Because I promise you, if it was a black man that was in that room and he said the exact same thing that their preference stated to them, they would have been trying to overtalk. They would have been getting hype. They would have had all of the attitude and everything else in the world when it came to that black man. But once you attach a different face to that message, black people act differently. And that's one of my main points that I make in a lot of my other videos. It's funny how black people act when it's somebody else that either they prefer or idolize, stating the exact same message that other black people have always been stating. Ain't that something? But yet again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you're going to have some people typing in the comment section, leaving comments, black men this, black men that, black men with a baseball hat. I'm pretty sure that that's more than likely going to happen. That's, you know, pretty much to, you know, be expected. But like I said before, if you are one of those women that want to negatively talk about black men, how about you actually not deflect and you focus on the topic at hand and actually answer what it is and respond to what it is that that preference was stating. Better yet, I had another preference that was at the very first start of the video where he stated that, like I said before, I didn't know that this was a thing. I didn't know that you had black women out here literally calling their preference master and massa. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Like I said, it's funny how a lot of these things take place, right? But yet those same black women who want to call their preference massa and master laugh at the fact that black men want to be referred to as king or something like that. it's laughable. It's like, oh, there's nothing. You're not a king. Like, what do you have that should be referenced or called, you know, as a king and all this other stuff? You're more of a clown. You're more of a dusty, right? Like you heard the previous black woman basically state. So, you know, like I said, there's a lot of inner turmoil in the black community. And the main thing that I like to tell a lot of black women who, you know, do this whole thing is that you need to actually look at yourself and the reasons why you feel the way that you do when it comes to, I guess, your preference. Because I've also done other videos talking about this and also showcasing a lot more information, you know, on this as well. But like I said before, you know, I'm just a dusty. I'm just a bum. Right? Living home with my mom, don't got a job, in and out of jail. You know, I'm the stereotypical black male, right? Woo! But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.